How's it going, guys? So this morning I'm hiking up Mount Samson, which is the back of Strathpine. It's the highest mountain in this area besides Mount Diagla and Mount Glorious, Mount Nebo. This is a trail that's technically now private property to get to the start of the track. So, I mean, to be totally fair, it's marked as a road on a map. They've just put up a sign, so put it this way, up to you if you want to do it. But once you get past the sign, it's pretty easy, just old forest track. So anyway, I'm doing it. See me later. See you at the top. Well, I've gone past the first essential lookout, which I will come back to on the way back down and show you. But as you continue to the second peak, you're gonna go down for this little valley before we go up. And there is a track, but it's just lantana overgrown, so it slows you down a little bit. You've got to bash through it a little bit, but it's so far so easy to understand where you have to go. So try and get to the other peak. I'll check that out, and I will show you the other first lookout that I've just already gone past after that. See you soon. Well, guys, I'm heading up still just to the final bit of the second peak. The trail really fades off, turns into a really faint kind of, barely you can figure it out. There's no ribbons, but it's fairly obvious to just keep going up because there's one peak. You can kind of, you know, navigate your way around and find the path of least resistance, which is pretty much close to the All Trails trail of this anyway. So, all right, keep going. See you soon. Well, guys, we are at the actual summit of Mount Samson. I believe it's 689 meters. Pretty much no views, so bit of a slap in the face about that, especially after all that lantana bash. But at least if anyone comes after me now, the path's pretty clear for your arrival, so you're welcome. Yeah, there's glimpses of views between trees, but there's no clear spot to get any angle of a view here. So best view is definitely halfway back down the track on the first saddle, which I will go back and take you there now. So save the best to last, people. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't bother about doing this extra bit unless you really want the claim to fame of going to the actual peak. But the views, which you'll see in a moment on the other spot, are actually epic. You can see the city, and you've got 180 degree nice, you know, drop down to the valley. You can see everything. So unfortunately, they need to make a little tower here. Would be nice. You can get above this tree line, and you can see Mount Glorious, and you can see Sensible Lake. You can see a lot more. But regardless, yeah, I'll take you to the other spot. So, my opinion, don't bother doing the extra bit. All right, guys. So we are at the saddle. So this is only about 500 meters above sea level, a bit smaller than the actual peak, but this is the better views for you. So I'll flip it around now and give you a look. So there's the horizon way out there, hard to make out the camera. There is the Brisbane city sky line with the towers. Just see that with a bit of cloud today. That's looking over at Clear Mountain right there, down into the valley where you come up. Over there is Lake Sansvale, which I might get some more video on the way back down because there's another spot coming up the hill that kind of gives you a better view below this tree line. So I'll show you that when we get there. This is basically it. It's pretty sad because there's a full drive track all the way up here, but there's a gate. So theoretically you could drive the whole way up here, park literally here at the view, and there's even some chairs here. Someone's tied to a tree because they're scared someone's going to throw them off the side, or I guess blow away maybe is probably more the logical thing. And that right there is the actual summit of Mount Samson where I've just gone up. So alright, cool, thanks for watching. I'll check in back with you on the way down for the view of the lake, and yeah, go from there. But yeah, overall to get to this point here probably took about 40 minutes, so well worth it, just if you're just going to do this part. So yeah. Alright, guys, this is the Lake Sansvale lookout, which is just slightly lower than where I just was. You get a much more clearer view of the skyline with the water. So I'll flip it around. It's hard to make it out, but you can see Pinkenbar out there as well, out on the ocean. There's Lake Sansvale, and this is another hill that's attached to where we just come up, but I'm not quite sure if it's got a name officially, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Well, just found a nice big, what I think is a carpet or python. Nice big sucker. His head is right there. Hello.